So we've got a fun situation.
First of many foes.
Miss Pretty Kitty is AWOL right now, so we have a
Who
sub
dares defy my will?
for Icathia. So they use a Jack. And I'm looking at the list of them.
You overstep.
Jungle ban, or is that for Abletop? I don't know. Might be 4 bans against Way2K here. Misfortune, Rel,
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear
and
controls
Diana
them.
and Gragas. Gragas is the pick that you can't see for Targon, which is way too carry. Caitlyn, Maokai support, I want to say. Maybe it's Poppy support. I think it's Poppy support because it's Cameron playing. Oh, they left up Katarina. Well, well, well. They left up Katarina. Here we go. Someone finally did it. Maddie always gets 1 game of Katarina in the tournaments. Guess we're about to see it. Not a lot of range coming out from the Protect Jackie comp, but they have a lot of good disengage, a lot of good peel. Both teams are pretty magic damage heavy.
Who questions my ability?
You have the heart of a weakling. You will lose. Afraid of the dark.
Gonna be a boring stream outside of gameplay, by the way, because we're solo casting today. Ugh, no one really wanted to cast. Cameron was going to op, and I was gonna cast with him because we felt bad about there being no casters for it. But then Cameron got called in to actually play the game, so now I'm just here feeling bad that it can't be casted, so I'm casting it myself. I don't really want a co-caster though, so if anyone out there watching, that's why I'm not in the voice channel. So no, you're not allowed to come in and come cast with me if you're watching. Other than that though, let's get a prediction going. I can do that while I'm here. What do we got here? Icathia on blue side. Targon. This one's going to be a quick one, only 2 minutes, because that's the spectator delay. So get your points in. Get the prediction going. The missing pick is Gragas. Gragas. Yeah, a lot of magic damage. Not sure what AD champion he would play though. You got Misfortune. It's gonna be hard for her to go lethality here, I think. So I think we're gonna have to see like a crit Misfortune coming out. LeBlanc's gonna do a lot of damage, I think, regardless of who she goes on. I really don't think because it's Poppy support, remember, so it's not gonna be like a regular like tank Poppy, and it's Maokai jungle, so they're not gonna be as tanky as you're used to them being if they're say in like top lane. I imagine Maokai is gonna be like a like demonic embrace into radiant virtue, so they're not going to be outside the realm of killable for a while. So I really don't think the fact that they're all magic damage is really that big of a deal until you start getting to the third and fourth items, because they're not going to build like actual MR until like their third or fourth item. So it really isn't going to be that much of an issue as long as the game gets over with quick. But I do think the longer the game goes on, it's more Icathia favored. They're gonna have to do a good job of keeping Katarina off the back line, like the Misfortune and the LeBlanc. Yeah, Icathia is also kind of lacking damage. Mordekaiser does an okay amount if he gets ahead, but if he just like if they both scale linearly, could be a very long game. If no one gets ahead, you know. I mean, like obviously you could say that about anything, but like eventually you start seeing a certain team like start to outscale, but I don't see it here. I don't see a certain team starting to outscale at a certain point. Both of their comps are kind of like arranged in the same way, where you have one person that's going to deal a lot of damage and the rest are like going to be like situationally dealing damage. You have to just pray they don't get like CC'd or something. He did go Conqueror, I think. It just got in, so I was waiting for it. It has to like load it like on Streamlabs, otherwise it's just it's just like the thing that's just like waiting for the game capture. But here we go. It just came up. I think it's because it's like full screen and the borderless like fucks with it. Love No More going in to get some damage. It's got mana flow banned, I think, right? No, he doesn't. But whatever. Get all the damage. Fuck him up. Go, Journal, go. And wait 2K. Too late to back. Sarah's gonna back. Well, I guess I don't know. She's not gonna get there in time. She's gonna get there late. Wait 2K I think did the right thing tempo wise, staying out there.
Being at home.
She's got the blast plant, but she's not even going that way for the blast plant. The fastest way for all you prospective jungle mains out there, if this blast plant is up here, this is the fastest way to get to the buff. So she gets there. Okay, she gets there relatively close. They're gonna be like a second off. Right, harvester with Blanc and their on this patch. Yeah, but Journal knows what he's doing, I believe. Let me get the right icons here since they don't really have time to put things up. We got a flash coming in. That's gonna be first blood. Who's it go over to? To the Caitlyn. So Poppy flashes, gets the stun. Possum Man gonna die here. Oh, we're gonna have to flash. Okay. They almost threw it all away there. It would have went to Ralph, so it wouldn't have been so bad, but. Should be good. Abel started Sapphire Crystal 3 pots. Oh. The fucking call start from Journal. I just realized that. Alright, Wait2K's going in. Possum Man has... Nice, got the priority here, so Wait2K does the right thing. Walks away. Should be good. Mordekaiser's are still coming down. Oh, he's just gonna flash. I think he could have just like walked out with Love No More going there, but he doesn't want to risk it. Arcane Havoc, you gotta not stand near the wall. Oh, Cameron. Oh, Jord took the kill. The Ignite got him. That's unlucky. He stopped hitting them. Alright, well. Cameron's just leveling the playing field. He is unbiased in all of this. This is whoever wins is our next opponent. He helped get the kill for Icathia at first. Then he gave a kill away for Targon, you know. So that's just him doing his best to make sure that it's an even playing field. He doesn't want to be the one to affect the game. Unbiased till the very end.
Boom. Headshot.
Pings onto the dragon as it does spawn at 5 minutes, and they are looking to go for it immediately. This is one thing Wait2K's always been really good at, that I've noticed in these tournaments we've been watching. He is just always in the right spot. He knows when to go for the objectives, he knows when to not go for them, he knows where to be on the jungle time spawner, like jungle timer spawns, stuff like that. BoozeBash is now officially a Wait2K Stan account. Natty is level 6, he's TPing in the mid lane. Journal also TPing. Maddie walks away for 1 second and there's immediately a missing ping. You love to see it. Awesome Man, still level 4 on the Maokai. 6 minutes into the game. You don't love to see that. Down about 5 camps right now. I want to say he got double scuttled. I don't remember the first one though. This is going to be a tough dive to pull off. Well, maybe not if George like, walks up and takes poke like that. Okay, we're walking into traps, but that's okay. They push him off. It's going to be hard to dive. Maddie's coming down though, but LeBlanc is here to answer. They're just like poking them away to like try to force the dive. George running. Pasta Man's going in by herself. This is rough. I think this is a kill for LeBlanc. Yes. Maddie's pushing forward though, but this is a tough situation. George has enough CC here. LeBlanc, MF did have to flash away from the Katarina, but that's very good if you're on Targon. Yeah, you lose. You lost that wave. You're gonna lose the second one. I think LeBlanc could have probably stayed down there to catch it, but Journal chooses to go mid and shove the wave back. So it is a cannon wave. I think Diana's gonna get there to get like 5 of them. Keep holding hands, bot, baby. You are weak. Yeah, so he's actually gonna get the cannon here. You love to see it. So only 1 wave is missed. In total, because Wait2K was able to get that one. Bottom lane does miss 2 of them though. So you can't really see the XP advantage here. You can see Caitlyn's halfway to 5. MF is a little bit less. So in the grand scheme of things, MF did not miss that much in terms of XP. Top lane, Abel did back and come through. He's gonna maybe back again. You get the cheater recall off. He's 20 CS down there, which is not ideal. Maddie taking a lot of poke there. Let's see if he goes in for a quick trade here. Awesome man's still level 5 too. Oh, Maddie goes in, getting some damage out. LeBlanc's in the shift back. And here they're looking for a little bit of engage. No, a little bit of poke. Love no more. He doesn't have a lot of mana. This might be not too good. Oh! Wait, flashes forward to go into Maddie, and Maddie's like, nah, don't worry, bro. I'll come to you. And taking a look at this, like, Way2K is almost level 7. Pasta Man is just a little bit over halfway, as there's some trading going on here in the bottom lane. That is pretty big, and this should be a Rift Herald, honestly, going over. Spawned at 8 minutes. Notice Way2K here at 9. Gets the really good gank off there, and Pasta Man finally level 6, but half health. Does have the Maokai passive, but it's going to be tough to actually... Oh, Way2K decides... No, doesn't do it. Probably because Journal reset. Didn't want to fight a potential 2v3. Abel in the Death Realm. Not looking like he's going to get out here. Ben had a full Rylai's going up there. Pretty sure I saw Abel on the minimap, like, E into Mordekaiser, which probably not the move. Jackie is less than half health here. They did see Jord walk through there though, and Katarina is here to answer in case there is potential engage. Jord does the old Hex flash over the wall there. So the game is pretty even, 3 kills to 2, but the CS advantage making up for the 1 kill you can see here. Ben is almost 40 CS up, enable at 10 minutes into the game. Jackie just getting some poke. Jord is pretty low, he's off the screen here. You see it. So I don't know if that's where you want to back, but here comes Way2K. Not spotted on the ward yet, I don't think. He's just going to go Dragon. Bottom lane, not really in a place to contest. Katarina can come there, but Maokai's so far away that this should just be a free Dragon. Cameron's going to push up here though. Arcane Havoc actually took a decent amount of damage like walking over there. And Jord honestly still should have just reset. They just throw the ult out. This is a dead Way2K, but they get the dragon, and like honestly, George should have just backed. Honestly, you know what? You get the second dragon. It's 2 kills. Was that a shutdown going over? No, it wasn't. So 1 kill goes on the Katarina, 1 kill goes on the Caitlyn. Not ideal. Yeah, the team kind of just like left him there. Partially, honestly, big problem I think was Arcane Havoc cutting through here and taking a lot of damage. But Jord not backing, he could have reset and got there by the time the dragon was done there. But in the grand scheme of things, you give over 2 kills, but you get the second dragon, and your team seems to have been having prio already. Way2K is going to go in there for the cheeky steal. Pasta Man. There's a TP coming in from Katarina here. He's just going to go in here, but Pasta Man is in a grave situation here. Love No More coming in. Get some damage out. No ignite. That's a kill. Jackie Fox dies to the bounce, and then Pasta Man also goes down, making that dragon trade a lot better, actually. Like, I never got to finish the point. It wasn't ideal to lose 2 people there, but you're okay with it because it's the second dragon, and you're already, like, your team is pressuring enough already right now on the bottom side of the map to keep stacking those dragons. If Mordekaiser ever comes down there, it's a little sticky, but Mordekaiser has not shown any interest in moving down there for it, so I know you can't really assume things in League of Legends like that, but I think this is just another solo kill for Ben. Bye-bye. But them picking up those 2 kills on the Katarina teleport, like getting the jungler and the AD carry were really big. And it makes those 2 kills that they gave up with the dragon just like kind of insignificant. Yeah, they're not going to have an answer to Mordekaiser probably, but honestly, the one you have to worry about him snatching is Diana. Like if she goes in and she can't get off her combo, like you know, like the big E ultimate combo, that's gonna be really unfortunate. So she's gonna have to be the one who has to kind of invest. More coming in. He's just gonna ignore Mordekaiser, just walk by him. And honestly, I think this is like mostly what they can do in the team fights, is they can just walk around the Mordekaiser. He's gonna steal someone to the death realm. You have to just hope it's not Diana. Diana's gonna be the one that's gonna be big in terms of having to buy a QSS. Because she's probably the most important piece, besides maybe Rel as well, like setting things up. But if Mordekaiser's taking Rel out, that's a win for Targon, no matter what. Like even though you lose her like CC and Peel, it's a win if he takes Rel to the death round. Maddie's just gonna be annoying here. Stop the back. Is he maxing E? I don't know. I'll check in a second. Jord flashes over the wall here. Are they going to be able to get Cameron? That's a pretty big cooldown to waste just to get knocked away by the Poppy. Yeah, that's rather unfortunate. Is he maxing E? He's max Q and he's going E second, which I think is the norm. Was that Hex Flash? I thought that was his real flash. The best thing is you cannot tell because you can't see the cooldown for the regular flash. I thought Hex Flash makes like a different. Oh, let me look at the bot left. Can you do that? Oh, yeah. See. Yeah. Ooh. Journal's feeling himself there. Looking, if that lands, he might get the solo kill. I like the aggression coming out. Maddie hasn't been able to find his like. There's a kill. Good gank from Pasta Man. Love no more. Oh, he couldn't quite move it. Maddie gets a kill. Jackie gets a kill. That's pretty big. He couldn't quite move the clone over the tank. It's pretty unlucky. And now, talking about the dragon stacking, it's over because they found 2 kills right before it spawned. So that was rather unfortunate for Targon. You know, you always hate when people die right before the objective spawns. You know what? As soon as I say something like, oh, Maddie hasn't been able to find the kills on Katarina, we've got a killing spree. Yeah, Arcane Havoc did cancel his alt frame 1. Jord decided to use the leap ability, and Poppy had the cancel leap ability up. Rather unfortunate there. But Rift Herald is here. This is the first Rift Herald of the game. Somebody remember that, because we're going to need the stats. Although I think they were in tournament drafts, so it should be okay. Oh, VK taking a lot of damage there. Maddie is behind them. He did walk out of the bush, so they did see him. The root is coming out here. The Love No More is going to have to tank this, I think. But they both tank it, and that's going to be a double kill as Pasta Man follows. Oh no, that's a disaster. Wait, 2K outsmites the top laner there. Oh, we're getting the full channel MF ult, but it's not gonna matter. Possum Man follows around. Wait, 2K is gonna get a good ultimate there. They're gonna get the shutdown. Gonna go over the journal. Here we go. They're still pushing forward. I don't know. Mordekaiser just TP's in. Jord will go down. Arcane Havoc buys QSS, which I don't really agree with the second item, but it's preemptive.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Did Abel just take the red buff? When MF was like right there in the mid lane? Just the pings on Katarina. Like that's gonna be Baron going over. The Maokai paired with the Poppy for the pick potential. Ben one lane so hard that it's like hard to imagine Gragas having any kind of impact in this game. I think game 2 you gotta just go in and be like your weak side warrior. You gotta play a tank. pushing forward. They're finding kills here. But Mordekaiser here is on the back line. There he goes. Waiting for him to get out of the death realm here. It's a big shutdown if someone gets it. The Gragas just feels lost, I think. Literally can't do anything. Still trying to complete the second item. Looks for engage as the rest of the team is coming. George is in the back line. No pressure, thank God.
team's turret has been destroyed.
All right. Talk to me about game 2. It was an eventful game.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Did you watch the first game?
I did.
It's a tragedy.
I
You couldn't play in it, but you watched it?
well, I was getting food. She
Like we
was like,
still.
she said we need a sub, and I was like, I can't play.
Yeah, I got a sub for you. A Subway sub.
Yeah, well, I got Chick-fil-A.
Wow.
BoozeBash sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's not true. We're not sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Don't tell people that.
What about Chick-fil-A? Can I tell them?
Yeah, let them know.
Anyway, let's talk about the draft.
There's a draft going on? Maddie's playing Lysandra. He got Katarina finally.
He did get
He
Katarina.
doesn't want to play it again though.
Probably had it looked like he had a rough early game last game.
He did. He's a coward for not wanting to play it again.
He started to pop off.
Yep, coward. Scared to pick Katarina again?
I liked the Poppy pick last game.
Yeah, it's
Look
very
at
good into the team.
Poppy canceled a lot of what they want to do, and I think Poppy is a champion that functions very well with no to little gold. So you just need the W, and the ult can be game changing.
I think the biggest thing is they drafted a team that if they fell behind, there was no coming back. With how tanky the Icathia team was going to become.
Yeah.
They needed to either be ahead or let the game scale at have both teams scale at the same pace. But they dug themselves a huge hole, especially in top lane. I don't know if Abel or if Ben Lawful Dog ever got to the Flame Horizon, but he was like getting dangerously close.
Yeah, Misfortune was also basically left out to dry every team fight. Also, Misfortune built lethality, and I think that's not very good when you're falling behind.
No, it wasn't good into a team that's gonna like stack health like that and like be tanky.
Yeah. As far as the team comps go here, I think they're both fine. They're looking like a heavy team fight comps.
See, I don't really get that from Blue side. I don't think they have a really weird identity.
I think Lysandra brings it all together. I think they needed some good CC, and I think Lysandra can have a big presence in team fights because Zillion. It's gonna be hard to like solo hit bombs unless the other team is trolling around. Kane doesn't really have CC because let's face it, Pasta Man's gonna go blue Kane.
Yeah.
Caitlyn is fine. Mundo would have to run around, but also doesn't really have CC.
My issue
Although
here is how are they killing the Malphite? How are they killing the Maokai? They're not. They have the lockdown.
Easy, camp the Malphite.
Yeah, camp the Malphite. You say that, but is Pasta Man gonna camp the Malphite when she wants blue Kane? I think not.
I mean, she's gonna go red Kane. There's no way that you go blue Kane. Like, even as much as you love blue Kane, if you see Malphite, Maokai, well, maybe you can make an argument to try to want to assassinate Victor and Ashe, but
yeah, Kane's gonna do his best, but there's a lot of CC to stop the Kane from actually killing these backline camps. And assuming Maokai's doing their job, sitting back, hitting the peel, Malphite's ready. Literally can just ignore Mundo. Caitlyn can't get past anybody to hit the backline.
Who dares defy my will?
If they fight this front to back,
First of many foes.
you gotta favor Targon, I think.
You overstep.
yeah, I do. Yeah, the Victor.
Honestly, camping Victor is probably the play. There's a lot of lockdown, and Kane's gonna bring a lot of damage. They can like try to kill Victor on repeat here.
I don't hate Blue Side's team.
I don't hate it. I just don't think it's as good as Red Side.
I do think Arcane's Hot Wheels is better though. And Y2K is on Kha'Zix.
your favorite jungler?
He's my favorite jungler.
Very good at it. You're very good.
I have a 33 KDA on Kha'Zix.
Yeah, my mic's away from my face. That's why I'm not really talking into it because I'm eating Chipotle. Don't want to give you the chewing ASMR.
Point 33.
Yeah, point 30.
I'll be
Yeah,
funny.
I was there. I saw the game. You had like 5 stacks on the jungle item thing because you hadn't farmed in so long.
Anyway, let's talk about the game.
Yeah, let's not talk about the jungle Kha'Zix.
You have the heart of a weakling.
You think we're going to game 3 here? Who do you think wins this one?
I think we could. I do think it is BoozeBash, so somebody can always just snowball out of control, whether it be way 2K or Lissandra, maybe. I think Maddie picked Lissandra because he wants to make more map plays. You take TP, you shove in the wave, you look for roams, you invade with your jungler, you invade with your support. And Lissandra is basically gonna always look for flank angles. I think they can. I don't know. This is up in the air. Let's see how the game goes. I think anybody could snowball here. When in doubt, in BoozeBash, just pick a team fight comp. Wait till 35 minutes, then win the team fight.
And if we're doing that, I think we favor Targon here. Now it's like I need some water. I'll be right back. Oh, spectator delay takes forever.
Think first blood is gonna go to Maddie Caddy's Brat. It's gonna be bot lane, and it's gonna be against Jord. I think Jord is gonna give first blood on the Maokai. I think Pasta Man is gonna go there early with the Kane, just like they did last game. They're gonna feign a fight, a 2v2 fight.
If I know
With the
anything
Maokai?
about Sarah LOL's Kane, it's that she will not be seen on the map until 12 minutes into the game.
Well, let's see about that. We're gonna find out.
You'll see her in the beginning, but then it's just Farm City.
Yeah, and in that beginning's gonna be first blood on the Maokai.
No. First blood is Kazakh's.
Kazakh's on the Mundo. Control Shift Z, zoom out.
No,
Yeah,
it's
what the
gonna
fuck
be Kazakh's onto
To Summoner's
on the
Rift.
Zillion.
Wait, how do you zoom out again?
Control Shift Z.
Oh, okay, got it.
You just said that.
30 seconds
So
until
it's because I wasn't in the game.
Seems fake to me.
All right, everybody's doing a 5-point except for blue side or not doing mid lane. Nobody's in the mid lane. They could be invading through the river, but nobody would know.
Yeah, he's not far enough up.
minions have spawned.
We have a Cole start from Jackie Fox's Caitlyn. I'm a fan of Cole start in BoozeBash, especially on ADC, because it just turns into a farming simulator most of the time. You just sit there, you support roams, or they don't, you just farm. It's free gold.
All right, let's go. Victor getting an early advantage. Let's see. We're here for it. I want game. Do I want game 3? I don't know.
Call. We'll see how this. If the game is great, maybe yes.
Yeah, if it's just a stomp, that's gonna be kind of sad, man. Wish it hadn't happened.
Awful dog on the Dr. Mundo with the swag skin.
I like that chroma.
Corvette Mundo is one of the best skins in the game.
Yeah, he's got the swag chroma, the white suit. They actually early warded bottom. He's gonna walk through this ward. It's spotted. Kane honestly should have just
Early-
went right to the red buff.
They see him. It's an early they pinged him. Kane should have gone to Raptors or red.
Yeah, but here we go. Coming into the mid lane. Some good poke.
Kidding. Cheeky little trade. Kazakh's gonna go to his Raptors. Gonna meet Pasta Man.
Kane not gonna win these. Kane's not gonna win these. If I say it loud enough, Sarah will hear me over in Orlando. Yeah, Kane does not win the 1v1 versus Kazakhs. Nobody wins. Look at the first blood going over the Jordan.
That's what I said. I said first blood going over the Jordan.
I don't know. Oh my god, they both
Oh,
flashed
under
it.
turret. Oh wait, Victor's gonna die too. He's stuck in the minions.
He's gonna get a double kill. I don't think that's worth it, but you know what? You do you.
Victor was stuck in the minions against the wall. That was sad.
He's
I
got
don't think
TP.
Victor escaped.
Yeah, he probably
But
doesn't,
still.
but yeah, it sucked. He has TP though, so he's not gonna miss much, which is nice. Maddie does have double buff though, which is sad. But we've been wrong about pretty much everything going into this. Not spotted on the ward.
Okay, baiting out the E.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Maybe just give the buffs over to Victor.
Yep, good move. He's still got his whole top side to go for too. And actually the way he cleared his jungle, because he wanted to go to level 3 early, he went from blue to wolves to gromp. He actually can just get the wolves and move over to the other side. Kayn, they did know Malphite saw Kayn there, so Kha'Zix is going to go into the red buff here. And as I have said already, Kha'Zix wins this 1v1.
Kha'Zix is level 3.
Doesn't matter. Kha'Zix still wins the 1v1. Kane's just going to try to steal the red buff. Who's going to win the smite fight?
Oh, it was in fact Kha'Zix. Oh, flash over my Malphite.
Abel's coming.
And now Malphite has unlimited mana to Q. Not what you want to see. One of Malphite's great weaknesses is his Q costs a painful amount of mana. And so trading often has Malphite. Doesn't work because you'll go very, very fast. Now he's just going to free reign Q, W, E.
Level 6.
Against this window.
Alright, he's level 6. He's got TP. There's no ward bottom to TP to get to it, but...
it's also not 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, he has to go to the tower. Which theoretically, you know, is not that bad. He doesn't have flash because he flashed over the wall to help out in the jungle, but you can just go in there. And they're going to spot... I didn't see the ping go on the way to K, but they ran away, so they must have seen them.
Like Maokai started walking up, maybe giving it away a little early.
Yeah, you hate to see it. I want Malphite to just run bottom here, ult and kill them, and then teleport back top.
Freeze frame.
You're probably
you're wondering how I got here. Wow, this is a long one.
Alright, Kane's invading. Or Kane's going behind the wall. I don't know what's going on.
They see him.
Yeah.
Kayn just trying to duel the Kha'Zix.
Right, so, like I said, Kayn, you do not...
Oh!
No!
It's a disaster.
Alright, let me say a little louder. Kayn does not win the 1v1 versus Kha'Zix.
And they are going lethality on Kayn.
Dang. You know, honestly, I think the fact that the fight at the red buff was going okay kind of baited Sarah into that, because Kha'Zix was queuing and using abilities on the red buff, so I don't think she understood the like power that comes with being like isolated when Kha'Zix wasn't hitting her at the red buff, because she was kind of ahead in that fight. And
right.
But it was like purely because Kha'Zix was just trying to win the smite fight and like get the burst on it. So hopefully now she'll be a little bit more wary about like actually running it, like trying to like fight Kha'Zix in the jungle like that, because it's only going to get worse, especially since she's going blue Kayn.
Also, you don't have Conqueror. I feel like that's way better for dueling now.
I mean, yeah, it is, but I mean, she's just trying to go blue Kayn, so like it makes sense to go to the Dark Harvest, but she's picking the wrong champions to like actually fight. Like this is why you see First Strike a little bit more sometimes with blue Kayn, because there is a little bit more strength in it early. And it, you know, with the gold you get from it too, it like kind of like makes everything go a little bit faster. But Dark Harvest will eventually outscale First Strike. But you have to get there, and she's hitting melee targets, which is kind of bad because she wants to be blue Kayn. But it's hard to actually fight the Ashe or fight the Victor, so she kind of just has to like go through it. Lawful Dog is giving it to the Malphite there.
Yeah, it was not a good trade. 25
CS advantage, almost 30. So like she has to like kind of take these trades because she wants to basically get to the like get the form countdown, like the cooldown going. Because since she wants to be blue Kayn and it's hard to like actually find the Victor or find the Ashe, she has to hit the melee units just so the timer will start. So it's not the worst idea. It's just you can't take extended trades like that, like she did against the Kazakhs. You have to just like get in, poke, and get out. Because as time goes on, Kane gets more and more souls. Is it souls? I actually don't know what it is.
Dark Harvest?
No, not Dark Harvest. The essence you need to like get the Ozillion going in here. Arcane Havoc just gonna flash immediately. Was probably necessary with Kane going through. There's a Kazakh's going in. Pasta Man's gonna have to ult here, but it's not gonna matter. She's not gonna live anyway. That's unfortunate. You're just trying to clear the ward.
Well, miscommunication.
This is if you go on like the Kane subreddit, like the Kane main subreddit, when you like type in like who should I ban when playing Kane, Kazakhs is like always one of the top answers. No jungler likes to play against Kazakhs. It is not fun.
Voldemort is winning this trade. Might actually kill Maddie. He stopped to Q the minion.
Yeah, he was gonna have a hard time following. I guess he could have flashed. Jordan's gonna get some damage. Only takes one turret shot. Doesn't take too much. Oh.
Kazakhs might jump in here.
Wait, TK is gonna get the kill. He's gonna die for this probably. There's the ult. Let's see.
Okay.
Gives the shutdown over. That's rather unfortunate. I wonder if there was a way where Love No More could have pushed forward and helped, but I don't think the wave was quite there yet. So you hate to give the shutdown over.
Ill.
Pasta Man coming in. Doesn't have ultimate here though.
Get Dark Harvest stack.
Gets Dark Harvest stack. What's the cooldown looking like here? Can we not see it? That's annoying. So we don't know if the cooldown has begun yet.
Based on how this game is going, I think red side is looking better and better, just because the Victor I think is the one champ that you don't want to be a problem, and this Victor is 2-1-1. Already has Leandries.
Yeah.
It's gonna shred anybody in any front to back team fight.
If I had to guess for the Queen passive, I would say she's probably at like 90%, something like that. Riftail going over, getting some good gold over to Love No More. If we take a look at the gold here, he's got 800 gold up. Kazakhs, the richest person in the game. Victor, the second richest person in the game.
Don't want to fight this drag.
They're getting so they did this last game too, where they had a lot of like good map movement, which secured them the dragons. They have to make sure they don't run as there goes a Heartstake stack. They don't run into the same issue that they did last game, where they get picked off right before the third dragon. Because they're going to be in a good game. They're in a good position to just stack the dragons basically the whole time. Was that
George just flashed over the wall? Yep. Not Hex Flash. I don't even think he has Hex Flash. Yeah.
All right, that was ambitious. But you know what? When you're ahead like this, you can afford these types of moves.
Waffle Dog, the one bright spot on blue side.
Yeah. So
30 CS up.
he is going to be really tanky. But the doesn't quite make it into the bush. Suxera ends up going Red Cane. So she just takes the transformation. So she's just gonna go Red Cane with the lethality build, which is still pretty good. It doesn't have the mobility that she likes, but it does make their team fight a little bit better. She's still gonna be able to basically assassinate the Ashe if no one's helping. Did Zillion walk in there and like?
I don't know, but Waffle Dog.
I don't know if he actually got into the bush there.
Are you watching all? He's balancing this turret aggro like mad crazy.
I might be a little bit behind you, so I'm gonna wait to speed up here.
Oh, I can speed up.
No, I think I'm behind. I'm at 1351, 2, 3.
Oh, I am now too.
Oh, were you behind? Oh, I'm actually just sped up a lot. I'm at 1411.
All right, I'm there too.
Good thing nothing happened in that like 15 second speed up. God, you gotta love the riot coding going on. with spectator. It gets worse and worse every patch.
Watching your death, it was painful.
And I just froze.
And it just froze. Yeah, we're having fun. This has been happening, like, it freezes more and more, like, every patch we go through. So, Pasta Man looking to get some damage here. Did use the W, though. George's just gonna throw the ultimate down. I'm not sure he's gonna get out of this, but... he does not. Way 2K is top. Ben is good. You know, despite how tanky he is, it doesn't matter when Kha'Zix is, like, this far ahead. And Maddie TP'd in, but... he ends up dying. They get the double kill bottom, though. Cameron gets one of the kills. Pasta Man...
cross map.
Yeah, Pasta Man was 0-4. Now 2-4 on the killing spree. Oh,
It's okay. It's a faster back.
yeah. And she gives over the solo plate there at the end, or the not solo, but only the bottom lane splits it. Well, he's gonna drop the red Herald here.
Sandra regretted that TP instantly.
Yeah, Mundo might regret this one too.
I want to hit the turret.
Yeah, they didn't quite get the turret, so he took 3 turret shots there. Alright, George is getting some saplings down, getting some wards down.
Way 2K spam pinging the Chemtech Drake.
Bottom lane
Maybe.
is going even, despite the jungle interference going on down there. Pasta Man just farming. Had a rough early game, but is starting to kind of find their footing in the game. Abel down 54 CS, but he's Malphite, so he's going to be an ult bot no matter what, really.
If you're playing top lane and your opponent's better than you, just pick Malphite.
Yeah, pick any kind of tank.
Malphite, Amumu, Ornn.
Maokai.
Okay.
Back and farm. Oh, we got a TP coming in from Victor here. Pasta Man's in a very sticky situation. Way 2K kills the Zillion while Ozzuka gets another kill.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Oh man, thank God, no Penta. Maddie's not gonna get out of this one. Can you get a kill?
Did a lot of damage. I feel like
nothing going on here. Let's take a rewind and look at that. Actually,
I feel like if Pasta Man,
she just kind of goes too early, right?
Yeah.
Way 2K just walks right by her and actually just gets the kill on camera, and he can't even cast ult. Abel hits a great knockup on the 2 people. Maddie was already trying to run because he realized, like, you know, once Pasta Man's dead and Cameron's dead, you gotta just get out. But they could not. The dragon does come up. They get the dragon. And that was just a well-fought fight there from Targon.
That was just a micro issue, I think.
Yeah, Pasta Man really shouldn't have been pushing that deep. Like, what? You can't really look to dive them there. Especially with the TP coming in. I mean, it started coming in after she got CC'd by the Maokai. But that's the big issue. Like, you're going to go in by yourself like that as Kayn. Maokai just presses W. You're pretty much dead. You have to, like... Wait, 2K DC'd here. Our carry just DC'd. Yeah, you have to... You kind of have to recognize, like, you can't just go in solo backline like that while your team's, like, trying to push the tower down, because you get hit by one form of CC with the way you're building, you're dead. Kayn needs to be able to cast his abilities and, like, hit his abilities so that he can heal in Red Kayn. But, like, also you're going lethality, so you're not as tanky as normal. So you're not getting the, like, same value from the heals.
She's probably trying to threaten them off the turret, but...
Yeah, like, you have to, like, basically play in the wall. Like, you E in the wall and you throw your abilities out. But it's really hard to do that as Red Kayn. That's more of a Blue Kayn kind of tech. Because you don't stop moving while you cast the W when you're Blue Kayn. It's not the same on Red Kayn. So she's kind of playing Red Kayn the way you play Blue Kayn. Except she doesn't have the mobility to actually do it because she's Red Kayn, which is kind of sad.
You got a chance to see Lissandra deal a bunch of AoE damage, but there
Yeah,
was
yeah, but it was
nothing else.
1v5. So what can you do?
Yeah.
Right? Looking at
I mean, the
look at the gold.
Potential's there.
Yeah, look at the gold diff. Way2K's 3,000 gold stronger than anybody. Well, like about 2,500 gold stronger than anybody on the enemy team, and like Mundo being that strong is like okay if your entire team is ahead. Like Mundo being that strong is not. There's no real significance in it because of how strong Victor and Kha'Zix are. Despite Mundo like having all that gold and being able to invest in items, he's still gonna die because just of how strong Way2K and Love No More are.
Right.
So it's really kind of just his lead doesn't matter in this kind of game.
And Mundo can't even split.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because he's not gonna win the 1v1 against Victor. And Malphite's just strong enough to like stop the split from happening. He just has to be there to clear the wave. Targon definitely, as Zach said, Targon drafted a great game. Yeah, I think they definitely outdrafted in this game. Which is funny because last game I think was just like such a disaster of a draft. But this one was like really good.
I think in BoozeBash, it's always safe to just pick a front-to-back team fight team.
Yeah. Honestly, they didn't even like fight that last fight as front to back though. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
They didn't have to. Kha'Zix just had free reign to like walk into the back line because of the way they were trying to like get the turret down. But as we start to get into more team fights, you're gonna see the front to back come out, and you're gonna see just how strong the Targon comp is compared to the
Yeah, I
Icathia
think
comp.
Zillion also didn't get a chance to ult last.
Yeah, he got one shot. Kha'Zix walked up to him, auto W Q'd auto and killed him. Like it was. That's like literally probably like a second it took to kill him. It's hard to react to that, especially when he was like probably watching like Pasta Man on the cane, like thinking maybe he could like walk. He's probably like thinking if I walk through the turret, press R, it should be okay, maybe. But like his eyes were not on himself, 100% there. Yeah, the only real threat, like realistically, the only real threat you have is Lissandra, because when you're Red Cane, you're not going as fast. It's easier to just like kind of hit him while he's like going through the wall, and like poke him out of it. And like just not having the mobility from Blue Cane, it's hard to get back onto the Ashe. So Lissandra's really the only person who can do it. And you know that Maddie, like in this kind of situation, Maddie's just trying to find like the best possible way to get multiple people.
Right.
In his ultimate, in the W, like with the Q. He's really just looking for a hero play at this point, because that's really all you can do as Lissandra in this situation. If they're gonna move around, out? Yeah, go ahead.
Did the new patch come out?
Yeah, the new patch was last
with the
week.
Caitlyn buffs?
No, that's next week.
Okay, all right.
Next Wednesday.
I still think Caitlyn can be pretty strong on 6 items, but
yeah, Caitlyn's kind of almost always been like that, where like her mid game is like kind of weak, and then like 6 items she's always strong, but you have to get to 6 items. Caitlyn is, especially with the way their lane went, it's they're death pushing. Maddie, be careful. You press
nice CC.
QQW. Jord looks for the engage. There was no one there, but it was a good attempt. They actually both went on. They split their focus there, but it's enough to like actually like push them off, and they can definitely go for the Baron here, or like at least like threaten it.
If they look for a 20-minute Baron.
Yeah, Kha'Zix, Liandry's Victor, and Ashe with Kraken Slayer. The Baron's gonna go down very fast.
I like what Blue's doing. Getting prio mid, pushing the minions in, and then exploring together.
Like for 20 minutes, this Baron is going down very fast. Can Kane get the steal though?
Ooh. Nice Gale Force from Caitlyn.
All only hits one person. Way2K is just like untouched here though. There's Lissandra.
Wait.
She finds
Lissandra's
4
passive.
people.
We got a bunch of ice ghosts roaming around in the river.
Okay, but here we go. This is where you have to be careful because Victor is still alive here. So they did get way 2K, but Victor is still alive, so nothing is really going to be able to come from this. No, Jackie, don't hit the Baron. That's not the play. That's not the move.
They do stop it though.
They do stop it, and that's what you need. You needed that hero play from Maddie. The Malphite ult also like only hitting one person was very. Oh, Victor's gonna kill her. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a greedy back spy, I think.
Yeah, it was when you don't have wards in the river. It really was. That was unfortunate.
Well, Caitlyn Gilf. Ooh, did she get? How did Caitlyn get out of that? I think it was just a flash.
It was a flash. Yeah. I also thought it was Gale Force for some reason. I think it's because like the way that interacted with the Malphite ult, like going over it. She didn't have flash. Was it just a net? Just a net, I guess. Zach said she didn't have flash. Yeah, flash is not long.
Oh yeah, she flashed in the mid lane, didn't she? I guess it was just a net, and Malphite just missed.
Dang. Yeah. Yeah, it was unfortunate because there were 3 people like stacked up there, and the Malphite ult, like the way it landed, only hit 1 person. It was just really unlucky. Because they probably just like instantly kill those people if it landed on all 3. It's just like literally a game of pixels at that point. But 4th dragon, or yeah, Soul is coming up in a minute, and they're starting to get some vision down. Jordan's going to be throwing the saplings everywhere. Lawful Dog trying to go in here and clear something out. Pasta Man's here, but I don't think you want this Pasta Man. There goes way 2K, and that's without.
Oh,
he's not isolated.
Look, I might have saved Pasta.
No, it's Jackie walks him down. Oh, it's a disaster. Way 2K just runs into the jungle and finds Jackie there. Maddie's in this tough situation here. Love the Morris like jumped on here though, so he might go down. Maddie's gonna go back in. Not quite gonna get him. Ben's gonna get the shutdown here, but he's gonna die for it. That is gonna be 4 for 1. You are okay with that. It's only a 300 gold shutdown, and that's gonna be Dragon Soul going over. I'm assuming it's 17 seconds. They're gonna go for the Baron first.
Looks like Zillion is saving his ult for the next game.
They're just gonna go back to the dragon. Okay. There is a TP on Maddie and soon, but Caitlyn is. Oh no, yeah. It looks like they might go to try to contest it. I don't want to like. Okay, there's the ult. Honestly, you just let him go, right? You don't want to. You don't want to pop the ult at that point. Cameron wastes flash too. He just walked too close up.
What's the Zillion gonna do anyway? Steal the drag?
Yeah, exactly. Maddie's TPing in here. Or is that Ben? That was Maddie.
They are looking for this little cleanup kill.
So they're gonna find Jord here. That's fine. You wish that didn't happen as Targon, but you're okay with it. You just got Dragon Soul. It is only Chemtech though.
Looks like we're fighting deep into the forest, chasing. Malphite ults away.
I think he just ults in there, right? You kill Jackie.
They,
Jackie's dead.
Yeah, I think you maybe.
Victor's like right there over the wall. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. You're a coward, Abel. Coward.
Your damage dealers are at
no
full
worries
full
though.
health.
At this point, I think they're like, they're thinking like, hey, we're really far ahead. Let's not like make any grave mistake here. And so he takes the like easy way there. Love the More does take the Caitlyn ult, but it doesn't really matter. Ben is kind of getting chased down here. Way 2K right behind him. Ben's gonna die here. He doesn't have any summoners. He's not even. He gets a Heartsteel stack at least out of it at 400, and they've got pings onto the Baron. Way 2K 10, 3, and 11 here on the Kazakhs. Victor 6, 3, 8. Ash 317. Malphite, who got like dominated in lane, making pretty good plays in the team fight. They really can only hope for a steal at this point. Jordan's gonna go on to Cameron. He's gonna have to ult early.
They're backing off here though.
Arcane Havoc was actually tanking that whole time. That I really don't think they have to back here, but
I do think they could have just turned to fight.
Yeah, they're playing it safe. That's okay. It's okay to play it safe because you're not getting outscaled here. It's fine. Like you're not on like a time clock. You have enough of a gold lead that it's okay. You have the soul. The only thing you really need to like make sure you don't do is like throw an Elder Dragon because that'll turn the fight. But yeah, Arcane Havoc really should have just arrowed somebody there. Looking at the Chemtech Soul just to like look at the stats. It's really not one of the best ones. It used to be really good, but it's just like 11% damage resist, and and 11% increased damage, but you have to be below 50% health for it, which most of the time when you're getting soul like this in a game like this, you're not going to be getting those stats because you're generally not going to be going below 50% health. So that's a big reason why this dragon soul has like not as like high of a win rate as the others. Like all dragon souls have a high win rate, but this is one of the lower ones. And it's like generally when you're getting the soul, you're like far enough ahead that you don't really like run into the situation that needed to make it strong. The dragons themselves are okay though.
I like what Red Side is doing. Send the person with TP away from Baron.
Yep.
Take pressure to the side lane. The other 4 members contesting vision around Drag looking for a pick. They're gonna get a pick. Get the Zillion ult onto Jackie. Yep. She's not getting out.
2-wasted flash too. You hate to see it. Alright, Malphite's coming up here. Arcane Havoc just clearing the wave. They should just immediately turn on the Baron here. Or just try to get the kill here.
Up
Mundo
life
doesn't
for
have
an
his passive
ADC.
up. Yeah, Mundo doesn't have his passive. He's going to flash, but Mundo's going to go down here. Cameron doesn't have ult. Gets the double stun, not going to matter. Pasta Man also going to die here. Does ult here to try to buy some time.
Nice double stun, but
Pasta Man does get out. Okay, the double stun saves him.
they are going to turn on the Baron. It is a 5v3. Freeze frame.
Yeah, once Baron goes down, I think if they're not fighting, probably just spam like the speed up button. Cameron is in a... He's really far up. Missed the smite, but it doesn't matter. Maddie's just gonna get out. Kane was shoving the lane. He's gonna go look for some camps.
I honestly think at that point you just when the fight's lost, you send Lysandra bot after pushing the waves super hard into the turret.
Yeah, Kane's effectively doing that. Yeah, I would say probably try to go forward a little bit. Just go at like 2 speed or something. Well, you can go further, but I have to go kind of slow here, I think.
Nothing happened. I sped up all the way.
Okay.
It's at 28:05.
Yeah, 6. Thanks. You're the guinea pig. You're the one. You go forward. You tell me. Okay, Elder Dragon coming up. So they're going to not use the Baron buff until the Dragon, which it's fine. They have the inner turret in mid lane. The top wave was pushing into them. The bottom wave was pushing into them. So this is okay. It's not really a waste because they're going to be able to get set up. Well,
it's blue side's
actually,
last chance into the game, I think.
I'm on Ash right now. That's why. Okay, I was wondering. So they actually tried to find the pick here on the Jord and Way 2K. Ben teleports in. Cameron, they're there to go. They're looking to go onto Love No More here, but he is just kiting back. Tries to ult 2 people, but the passive stops. The Resurrect is going to come out as Love No More just straight up murders Lysandra there with the Malphite knocking her up. Pasta Man goes in, but you might be Red King, but you're not that tanky there. We got freeze frame.
Freeze frame in the team fight.
Fight's looking really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Look, they're in the flying V formation. Can that win them the fight? No.
Oh, the Victor is just shredding everybody at this point.
This is like in Mighty Ducks 3 where they do the flying V formation and the seniors just fucking push him down. They just like fucking barrel in the front and like knock all of them down like bowling pins. That's game over, I think.
Yeah, I think.
I don't have a wave, but Malphite can just tank here until the wave gets here, maybe.
I think the Elder fight was blue side's last chance to get back into the game.
Yeah, they almost had the pick on the Jord and to wait, Jord's dead. All right, might not be game over yet.
Okay.
I see in his right. 10 seconds. Barcelona's gonna stop the back.
They can still fight over Elder, which I think is what they're going to do. You shove out the mid wave as a team, and you say, all right, brush it off. We're going to fight the mid wave.
5v4. It's a 5v4 for Icathia because Jord executed to the turret. Hate to see that, but honestly, I would still take the 4v5. Targon has. Maokai does a lot, but they really don't need it. It should
Sandra
just be a one fight.
has. So I keep seeing mages go Shadow Flame when there's like tanks in the game. I just don't get it. Like you could just.
Well, I don't think he's caring about the tanks. He's literally just looking to one shot the squishies, which is fine. Not even isolated, and it did a quarter.
But even then, like just for pure scaling purposes, you get Death Gap.
Yeah. Okay, got the passive of Mundo, who picks up the seed thing. Oh, that could have been
Threat.
bad.
Yeah, that
Y2K's
was,
okay, they have to be careful. Y2K's behind them now.
Victor's TPing in to end the game.
All right, stop the backs.
Someone's got a back. I don't think they see it.
No,
It's
they
gonna be a
don't.
team fight. Victor's just gonna end the game.
Can we zoom out enough? We can. All right, we can.
Victor is just gonna end the game.
Yeah, they're still fighting. Look at that.
Shut down.
Good move from Victor there. Smart play from Targon. Great play from Targon there to get game 2.
Yep.
And now we are
Game-
going to game 3, do or die.
Game 3.
After
in the
game
playoffs.
1, I did not think we'd be going to game 3. But we got our wish, even though it was like a stomp really for Targon. I think that's the only way I would have wanted to stomp, right? Like if it was a stomp for Icathia, it would have just been sad, but that was pretty fun to watch. Y2K like pop off like he did, and Victor, love no more on the Victor.
No one dealing any damage.
Nope.
Except for the Mundo.
Except for Mundo, yeah. And even then, it was like damage to Malphite in the early game. A lot of it, I bet. Probably like a third of it.
All right. I think they were feeling themselves after game 1.
Me, Edgar. All right, Cameron. You subbing in for game 3 too? You get to choose who we play, buddy. You know what to do.
All right, I'll sub.
Both teams looking scary though. Not gonna lie. Game 1, Icathia looked untouchable, and then game 2, Targon looked untouchable. And you have to think it's just how close the teams are in terms of the draft, right? I know a lot of people thought that Targon would be the 4th place team, which they did end up being the 4th place team, but their games were close for the most part. So I think the draft actually was pretty even in hindsight. The actual player draft, by the way, not the draft of the game. Still waiting to get invited. Think we see a Kazakhs ban? They banned Kazakhs in the first game, I'm pretty sure.
I think you do. I think the way Pastaman's playstyle is, I'm just.
They didn't.
I think, but you want to invade, you ban Kazakhs because you don't want to invade into Kazakhs.
Targon actually had the Kane banned in the first game, and then they let it go through in the second game. So I think we'll probably see them do the same thing. Just ban the Mordekaiser instead, because the Mordekaiser was very oppressive against Abel. Where the Mundo was very good into Abel, and he had a 40 CS lead. He was doing the exact same thing. It's just that the rest of his team didn't win the map like they did in the first game.
I mean, what more can you ask for from your top player?
No, yeah, Lawful Dog did his best. He did nothing wrong that game. There's nothing he can do when they didn't win the map like they did in the first game. So he's just he had this insane advantage, but the way his team won the map in the first game, Targon won the map on bottom side in the second game. So it was he was literally pretty much 1v5ing in those fights unless Maddie was able to get like the kind of like 4-man W that he found a couple times. It's pretty much just Ben versus the world, that game.
Honestly, if we see another Victor pick, I'd like to see a Vel'Koz counter.
Yeah, you think Maddie's gonna pull the Vel'Koz out?
I think it's
I
great.
think he might pick
Vel'Koz is
Zareth.
great.
He pick Zareth into it.
Oh, Zareth is probably a similar matchup into Victor, where you just outrange him
Maybe
in the
Maddie goes
lane.
back to the Katarina because they're not even banning it.
Maybe? I don't know if Katarina.
They're straight up banning Ben, like literally 5 bans towards Ben. Like,
Yeah,
awful dog.
yeah. I feel like if they picked Katarina this game instead of Lysandra, does that have any impact on the game? Maybe in lane he does better into Victor, but
I wonder.
I just think the way these teams play these games out, it's like someone gets a little ahead and then you just opt in to the 5v5 around drag, Baron.
Yeah. I wonder if they're like maybe Miss Pretty Kitty's back. Oh, well, I can't spell prediction. Nobody bet again, so I'm just doing these predictions for no reason.
Because nobody has any left.
Icathia does.
I don't gamble.
I don't gamble. So eventually we will be invited. This is the draft from game 2 on the screen right now.
That is, in fact, 5 top lane bans.
Yeah. They had 2 jungle bans last time, but you can come in now, I think, and you'll be good. Yeah, get down here. Are they swapping? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's a blue side again. We're just staying all blue, all red, all the same. We will get
I think
draft
if you're Jackie, say, pick me Malphite. Put Edgar on Senna. And put Maddie on Quirky. Oh, we are deep into the bans.
Yeah, they started while we were.
Damn, that was savage.
Yo, he said "fuck you." What are you like? I gotta be savage. For
Yeah,
those who-
you-
you can't see the chat. Abel said "fuck you, Grant" to me when I said "good game, everyone. Winner takes all" on this next one. He said "fuck you, Grant," so I hit him with the "you're already starting the game down 50 CS." Weird. He deserved it, right? Like you don't just like. I'm just like I'm just in there like saying
Listen,
like
when
good
somebody
game.
says "fuck you," you just say "fuck you" back. You don't have to make it personal.
Nah, you make it personal, man. That's how you let him know. Hey, you fuck off. All right. I'm not the guy to fuck with. That's what I'm telling Abel right now. If I ever see Abel on the street, I swear I'll hug him because he's like almost as tall as me. He's a big guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's like 6'5", 6'6", I think, something like that. One of
Nice.
those two. We used to ball back at UCF. Play some basketball,
Hell yeah.
hang out, yeah. Drink together. It was good times. I miss Abel. But yeah, he's big. He's like me. Everyone in BoozeBash is tall. Even the not tall people are tall.
Alright, so we got 3 top lane bans.
Nope, we don't. There's no bans going on. Just kidding. Edgar's best chance at finals. No, we're winning whoever beats again. Whoever wins this game will lose to Bandle City. It's already written. The prophecy has been told. Oh, they let Jarvan through. They banned the Kazakhs. They say, fuck Kazakhs. We don't want to deal with that shit. They let the Jarvan through. Kane is still up. I wonder if we're just going to see a Wukong, though. Sarah proved pretty effective on the Wukong.
Well, they already picked Maokai, and I don't think Lawful Dog's going to play Maokai.
Lawful Dog is a very well-known Maokai enjoyer. There's a Xerath. So he's saying if you want to play Victor, okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. It's Maokai jungle. All right.
Maokai
You
jungle,
got me.
Heimerdinger
All right.
top. All right, yeah.
I'll stop talking for the next 30 seconds. I'll time myself out.
Grant's a bitch. He's always been a bitch. All right. So we got Heimerdinger top. We got Xerath mid. Maokai jungle. Nico hovered by Targon. Nico was locked in, so it looks like it can be Nico either support or mid. I imagine it's going to be mid. Unless Jord plays Nico support. I'm not a huge fan of Nico support, but to each their own. If they feel comfortable doing it, they can put that in support. Another Ashe game, because ADC doesn't matter, you want the utility. J4, they're banning Caitlyn. They don't want to face the Caitlyn, even though Caitlyn went 1-5 last game, didn't get a kill until the final team fight right before the game ended. They just don't want to deal with the laning on Caitlyn. That's a little shocking.
Prison. I'm a bitch. I've always been a bitch. You were right. I agree. Fuck me, man. Okay, they banned Caitlyn. Probably just didn't like laning against it. And Jackie has only played Caitlyn since being AD carry for that team. So put her on something else, right?
Jackie can play a lot of different champs. You just pick Jinx instead.
Yeah. I know she can play a lot, but they haven't seen her play a lot, right? So they're saying prove yourself on something else by taking away Caitlyn.
Honestly, I'd love to see an Ezreal here. I think Ezreal pairs very well in a team comp with someone else who can poke, i.e.
They have a lot
Xerath.
of poke. They got a lot of poke. Heimerdinger has a lot of poke. Maokai with the saplings.
One thing about Ezreal is he has a bit more agency than other ADCs because he can poke and he can escape.
If you can call that
sticky
playing,
situations.
Zach. You think she played COG against us? I think she lost as COG against us.
I think Ezreal is really strong when he has someone else to get them low with, and then he has a lot more freedom to run around.
They are getting rid of the. They're like, okay, you know what? Xerath was picked. It could still be support. Let's get rid of another mid champion here.
I suppose Cam does play their support, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. So that's why they're hedging their bet. I assume
all
Abel's
three of
picking
these.
Here. Abel's gonna pick here. What do you want in the Heimer, buddy? Actually, he's playing Nico. He's playing Nico top. That's a pick. That's Abel. Okay, Blitzcrank. George Blitzcrank is coming out.
Oof, but if we flex this Xerath mid and Heimer top, Maokai jungle, now you can pick a counter into Blitzcrank like Leona, or a tank.
Game 1 and Game 2, Ben was a problem. Yes, but Game 2 it did not matter because of how far ahead Way2K and
Renata Glask in the Blitz, not my favorite pick.
I don't like it.
But it's fine.
It's okay, but I don't like it.
I think Blitz is also easily exploitable. If he misses his hook, he's useless for 18 seconds. I do think Blitz can struggle into range if he is not a threat in landing the hook. So I think low key you could pick something like Zyra in the Blitz. So I think Samira.
That's fake. They're not locking that in. They're not locking Draven in either.
Kog'Maw. Okay.
Who's frontlining for you? Maokai? That's it? Is it AP Kog'Maw? Like a bunch of poke and then...
I was thinking Kog'Maw does have some poke. But that is true that Kog'Maw might be left out to dry.
It's top lane Maokai. Does top lane Maokai build demonic? I don't know if they do.
No, it's not. It's jungle Maokai. It's top
lane. Oh,
it
is jungle? Okay, yeah, shit. I'm stupid. Sorry. Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, they're going to build demonic. It's Sarah, too. Sarah's going to build damage. Yeah, it's jungle. I'm stupid, Zach. I'm stupid. I'm thinking like who's the front line, and I'm like, if Maokai's gonna be your solo frontline unit, you want him to be top lane. I don't think you want it to be jungle, so that's a little like iffy for me.
So let's think about these teams. Let's conceptualize what these teams want to do. Edgar's best chance at finals wants to poke, and if you're going to fight into them, they have a Heimerdinger who places turrets, and maybe a Maokai. It might be harder to fight into those two champions, like Heimerdinger and Maokai combo together.
The problem here with Edgar's best chance at finals is they do have Maokai and Renata for disengage, but I don't think it's enough to stop the Blitz, Nico, Jarvan, Ashe engage.
Right. But if you're setting up like as Heimerdinger, I think the Heimerdinger is what makes this comp somewhat salvageable.
You have to have lane prio though for that, which is going to be
right.
Do you have lane prio as Kog'Maw Renata into Blitzcrank Ashe? I'm not sure. I think you'll have it as Xerath into Ziggs, but even then, like, it's not going to be crazy lane prio. You'll have it always at top side with Heimer into Nico. I think he just pushes faster, but it's not like Nico's going to be that far behind.
You overstep.
I have to remember when I enter the stats, Aatrox is not a real ban. It's a fake ban.
Fear is the first of many foes.
Awful Dog is known to get a lead. I do think this Heimer pick is key. I still think so.
Yeah, I've played against Abel's Nico. He wasn't farming very well on it, and he self-admittedly does not farm well on it. He said, his words, not mine. So we might see a CS gap come up again, but
I think the two key champions in each team comp is Heimerdinger for blue, Blitz for red. I do think Blitz can get if you can get a little bit ahead on the Blitz team.
Anybody you pull as Blitz is gonna die.
Right,
I really think Maokai's about to like slam first strike into fucking demonic because the way Sarah plays. So maybe it'll be a phase rush, but either way, I think if Maokai is gonna get pulled, he's gonna die. He's gonna pop. They have a lot of damage on both team comps.
Right, they want to look for picks with Blitz.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as
While
well?
Blue wants to set up turrets, poke around objectives like Dragon, Baron, or Siege turrets. And the Heimer makes it pretty hard to hard engage onto them with the J4.
You don't have to be
Bottom lane is probably gonna ward early again to try to stop the Jarvan. But honestly, he has.
I want to turn.
Is Way2K the guy who ganks level 2 on Jarvan?
Way2K does it, but you're thinking Andrew. Andrew's the guy who will gank every single lane at level 2.
Right.
He'll gank bottom, walk through the river, go mid, go through there after ganking, and then go top, and just like hit all 3 lanes before even going back to farm camps.
Right. Okay.
He's a fucking psychopath. But Way2K got level 3 and tried to gank bottom last game, but Jarvan's level 2 ganker, so he is not above that, or not below that, or above that. I don't know which one. He will do it. He will gank at level 2, and he'll like relentlessly gank all the lanes like Andrew has, if he thinks it's the right move.
I do think bot lane is easy to gank, so I think
I think all the lanes are easy to gank. Xerath is a little bit harder than most, because you don't have the setup with Ziggs. But like once Jarvan's 6, it's an easy lane to gank. Even if he can just like get behind Xerath and like almost like kind of guarantee the flag and drag,
right?
It'll be a good lane to gank. Heimer's a little tough with the turrets, but Nico I think should have an okay time clearing them. So
this could be a Diffie in the Jiffy or a Diffie in the Spiffy. We're gonna find out more after this commercial break. It's my money.
I want it now. Pizza, pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on the table, bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. I remember the times where I used to just play commercials during this kind of stuff. Have them lined up.
You never know what's gonna happen in BoozeBash game.
No, you don't. 2
Game
minutes.
3.
10 seconds left.
These teams' playoff lives are on the line.
This is an elimination game. Yes.
Best of 1. All 10 lives led to this moment.
The first elimination game, besides in regular season, but we didn't know, it was an elimination game for only one team during those games in the regular season. The first official elimination game for both teams right now. Go into game 3. I could have played Silver Scrapes, I guess. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna get the hype part.
For a full minute and 30 seconds?
I'm just gonna do the do 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 do. We're gonna skip through it and find it. Seconds. 1 minute on the spectator. I don't even know why we played this because it's gonna get like flagged by Twitch. You shouldn't have done that.
Really? Even those crazy?
I think so. We're getting into the loading screen. Let me get the game on the board here. Soon. As soon as it lets me. Here we go. Game 3, Icathia versus Targon. There are pings. Big pings. Oh, we're paused. Big pings onto the map. We loaded too fast. We are. Jarvan Rune's messed up. Oh, he's got phase rush.
Oof. That can't be the worst ever, right?
It's not the worst ever, but like that happens to him all the time. Do they want to remake? Can they remake? They can. Is the other team gonna let it happen though is the issue. Sportsmanship, they should let it happen, but uh-oh, oh, he flashed. They get a lot of good poke there though.
Now they're definitely not gonna let him.
Yeah, he's like, nope. Honestly, you know what? If it's Icathia, they'd be like, yeah, you can remake if you want. No worries. It's Targon who's gonna be like, nah, we're not remaking. Phase rush isn't the worst on Jarvan. Usually you go Conqueror, but Jackie with the patented crying Shiba Inu.
Full start from Kog'Maw.
They late invading or are they just
Or late invading. It's real gutsy to do in an elimination game.
Honestly, fuck it, just fight it. Why are we going up top? I don't want to go up top. I want to see what's going on here. Oh, Pasta Man gets it. That's big.
Oh,
that's
no. First blood going to Kog'Maw. Oh, you pulled the Kog'Maw, but are you going to be able to kill the Kog'Maw?
Keep autoing, keep autoing. Nope. That's a disaster.
Oh, Kog'Maw is low.
He went for the smite.
Gutsy play when their lives are on the line.
It really was, yeah. I don't know.
Playoff lives, that is.
It's not the end of the world, though. Kill does go on the Kog'Maw, which is not ideal.
Well, looks like W2K's got to recover. Right up top side, got his red buff. Heimerdinger doesn't have flash, possibly open for a gank once J4 clears the camps.
Ooh, Blitz misses the hook there.
Kog'Maw is still level 1 at 25% HP. Tough task to farm when your life is threatened.
That guy's in the area, though. Cleared down here, so... Oh, never mind. She's just gonna back.
Looks like the Kog'Maw wants to back, get the HP up, maybe buy an item with that first blood that they got. I like to buy components for Berserker Greaves. Renata gets pulled, so nothing's going to come of it.
Jack camera took us away. Jarvan moving down, getting the scuttle, gonna come down here. There are no wards. Cameron doesn't have a ward to place either. There it comes. He's gonna have to flash here. Oh, he gets pulled. They're gonna get the kill here.
Maybe you get the Ashe. Maybe you commit on the Ashe.
Kog'Maw has to flash here too.
Let's
Oh my
open up
god,
for full.
George is getting fucking wrecked by the minion block. He almost
Oh.
died because of that. That was scary.
I was to say, you keep walking forward as Kog'Maw. Because Blitz didn't have enough mana for a pull.
Yeah, Guardian came in fucking clutch there. The exhaust too was really timely as well.
Both flashes burned. And Ashe flashed forward, so...
Yeah. W2K's coming back, man. He's gonna go get that. He's gonna get that Gromp, and he's gonna come back. I believe. Double pink wards coming across here for the Kog'Maw and the Renata. Yeah, W2K, important to know, W2K never flashed. He actually probably could have flashed with the flag and drag to hit Renata with it, but that takes some like insane reaction time. Pings on the dragon from both sides.
He's actually just gonna start drag. He sees... Oh, no, it's warning.
This has been Targon's plan. Literally the entire series. It's just been 5 minutes. We go dragon.
Ah, he is doing drag.
Yeah, they're gonna ward it, but they have no prio here. They can't stop it.
They have a... This is gonna pull. Gotta be careful here.
Ooh, that missed by like an inch.
Looks like they want to fight it.
Let's see what happens.
4v4.
Oh,
Flag
they're
and
just gonna
drag.
take a kill. Bye, Jackie. They're gonna lose the dragon, but we killed the Kog'Maw. Wait, W2K has to be careful here.
J4 is low. It's still a 3v4.
Cameron is Oh. Oh.
Ooh. The auto from...
I think he forgot about the Zerathald there.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a net win for Icathia there. They get off the
Gotta
dragon.
wonder... Okay, pull under turret. Blitz is tanking. We do have a Maokai hitting the Ashe under the turret. Could
I
see a
think
kill
Ashe is just
here.
dead here.
Yeah, Ashe can't get away. No flash.
Jarvan's coming. Now he has flash here. He might have to use it.
Oh,
he
messed up the flag and drag flash.
Yeah, it's sad.
You gotta wonder if blue side talked about the dragon plan after the first 2 games. Because you know what? Wait, they're definitely on drag after 5 minutes.
Honestly, I think it was a good move from Targon. The bottom lane just like didn't go over there and help fast enough. They took their time getting over there, which gave Icathia like the time they needed to respawn and like come over and stuff. So that was the phase rush is accidental. Top lane just farming. Jarvan's gonna be level 6 soon. After this see.
No flashes in the bottom lane still for a little while longer. Perhaps he looks for a gank there. Maybe he waits for Ash to hit 6.
He is level 6 now, so here he goes. He's walking down there. Gonna go through a ward. No pings. I wonder if they're saying in comms.
Oh, maybe he goes for. He might look for a dive.
This is a kill.
Oh, nice flash!
It's not a
That
kill.
was incredible reaction time. I'm not sure when he saw the Jarvan.
Yeah. Makai ult.
You gotta remember, Xerath has ult. Oh, he's gonna get him.
Wow.
That's the thing with champions like Xerath and Jhin. Even when they're at low HP, if you don't kill them, they can return fire from 3 screens away.
Alright, Targon, take a breath. Calm down. It's not over yet. Kog'Maw's still gonna have a real hard time. You don't have to go for every hook, bud. He's dead. What is he doing? He's dead.
He's only level 4.
Why'd you turn?
It feels like Targon has the pressure on the map, then they're just like misstepping with that pressure. Like they had him under the turret. You know, Ziggs had Xerath under the turret. Take one step too far forward, and it's slipping. The game is slipping. They lost the drag. They had the priority for the dragon.
Yeah.
Slipped away.
Why did he walk back into the Kog'Maw there after the Ashe? Oh.
He's looking for a hook.
With no one
This
around.
is-
With no one around.
This is one of the faults of Blitz. Is if you start to fall behind, it gets to a point where you don't even want to hook
Alright. Jarvan's coming in.
because they might shred you. Okay,
Gets the kill.
Nice
Let's
kill.
go.
nice kill. Probably gonna be another fight. A nice roam from Cameron. Wow. Use the ult. They're eventually gonna get the Ziggs, who does not have flash. Drag is coming up in 10 seconds. The Ziggs is dead. They're gonna get Prio on mid. They're gonna move to river.
What's the chain best for Maokai there?
Sunfire?
I guess. Why you?
Flash forward.
Everyone who's played Maokai has done that before.
Flash forward, thinking you're in range.
Yeah, you're just
Not
out of
quite.
range.
When I was backing, presumably, did they complete their quest rewards? They did not. Okay. Still, you buy a pink, you run to drag, because you assume that's where everyone's going to converge except for top lane. But you do have TP on Nico and not on Heimerdinger, though Heimerdinger's TP is coming up. Sarah's going to TP mid to continue putting pressure on the turret while everyone else is setting up for drag, I think is the correct play. I'm going to push the minions into the turret so that the enemy team loses experience and gold.
Watch out, the Ash arrow just went through, but it missed. Jackie's gonna flash the hook. Ghost?
Ghost from Ash.
Gotta watch out here, love no more.
Oh,
Gotta watch
George
out
is looking
here,
to clear the
George.
pink. Whoa. Ambitious.
The way they're approaching these fights is just like so frustrating to watch.
Ziggs is going to get shove the minions into the mid turret, while Xerath is shoving the bot wave into the bot lane turret. Ash is picking up the minions. No one's picking up the mid minions.
We have a bottom lane here.
TPs from both top laners. Way 2K goes down. They're still looking for a fight here.
Abel's gonna get
Nico, huge ult.
everybody in the ult. Can Ash get the kill? She doesn't have a ward.
You got the Kog'Maw passive.
Oh, she's gonna die. That was a huge engage from Abel, just no one around for it.
I wasn't paying attention to if Nico was disguised or not, or if Nico just walked in there.
Was she was Ziggs, I think. I think she came in as Ziggs. It looked, because
Yeah, I
I
think you're
thought
right.
it was Heimerdinger for a second. Ooh, big hook. He's dead. I thought it was Heimerdinger for a second because of the way the head was wobbling, but it had to have been Ziggs because he can't be the... Oh, George, I don't know about this buddy.
No one gets the drag. Looks like we're gonna have another fight around the dragon.
LTP, Xerath, that's the back. Oh, Abel's going back top.
At this point, if you're Nico, you commit to top, you just hard shove it. Hope that Heimerdinger follows. He looks like he is. Clear out vision as a team. Xerath's going mid, pick up those minions, while blue side bot lane is
Wait, the guy still has
walking over wards.
ultimate. Wait, can you get the hook? Can you get the hook?
There is no one around. Even if he does hook. So looking at Maokai, Maokai standing on a ward.
Abel's down here.
He ran all the way down here.
Oh no, but the way Abel walked into it, he takes a lot of damage. They could still fight this.
They
I'm
can
gonna get
poke,
hurt.
they got poke champions. They got poke champions. And Xerath says ulti. He could shred somebody.
There's the ult. Wait, 2K's dodging everything. Except for the last one. Okay. Thought they're gonna lose a turret for it, but they have to get the dragon. Okay.
Red team's
Dragon for turret trade. One is still 3,000 gold lead for blue side in this elimination game.
The good thing is, for Targon, this is a very easy stack MR game. Yeah, Cogman
It's true.
Cleanse is kind of crazy. We might see Mikkel's come out second item for Camden.
We're seeing
They don't
Bork Rush.
have like a lot of tanks, but like Jarvan gets like a very easy like buy Hextrinker into like Abyssal Mask kind of thing, because that's gonna really help out the Nico and the. Like, Jarvan doesn't. Jarvan's got Gore Drinker. He could just like stack MR after this. It sucks he has Phase Rush though.
We do have a Bork coming out from Kog'Maw.
Got Ludens coming out from the Ziggs and the. Oh, George's looking for a hook here. They're gonna find an engage. Oh, he pulls Maddie, but no one is in position for it. Jarvan has to flash out.
Oh, nice Anya's coming out from Heimerdinger.
Oh, be careful. Abel's dodging everything.
Oh, not everything.
Not everything. He was. Oh, wait, 2K ults over it. Woo! Can you get out though?
Oh, flash W, just not quite in range. You're gonna trade your life for that flash.
Now he has no mana. He has no flash either.
Maybe you get the Zerath
Asha Zero.
passive.
Asha Zero. Can they keep
Jackie?
pushing for it? There's a ghost.
Jackie can shred him. Auto.
These fights are so crazy.
That guy is kind of a banger game for an elimination game.
Yeah, dude. I don't know which way the fights are ever gonna go. Yeah, there were 2 fail flashes in that fight. That was crazy. Ben failed the flash and Sarah failed the flash. Alright, I'm gonna try to speed up here because I'm stuttering a lot. So I think oh, we're
I'm
not.
hitting speed up. Yeah, I can't speed up.
Woo! Everyone in this game is developing high blood pressure as we speak.
Ziggs TP mid, picking up the minions.
Jarvan picks up a Kindle Gem. I wonder if he's just gonna go Cleaver just for like the health CDR. Doesn't really need it for the effect though. George just laughing in the bush over there.
Could also build it into
Suspiciously.
Spirit Visage, I believe.
It could be Spirit Visage, but I think you'd rather want Force of Nature or Abyssal Mask. Does it build into Abyssal Mask? I'm not sure.
Ooh, I don't think so. I'm not sure if Abyssal Mask has CDR.
George hooks the turret over just so you can kill it.
Hiccup. Blue team is starting Riptail. They're setting up the Heimerdinger turrets so that if red team wants to fight, they do. Nico's teleporting.
What you
They
gonna,
have these
what
turrets
you
set
gonna
up.
Come in as? What you coming in as? Nothing. Wait 2K goes in. The Ziggs ult hits Maddie. Maddie's dead. Is that enough? But not a Waffle Dog's gonna die. But everybody is getting shredded down here.
J4 is on the wrong side of the map. Another crazy fight. 2 for 2.
I don't think he's gonna be
Ooh,
able to back
that's
there, buddy.
yeah, that's not a spot.
Why'd you go
KS?
into their base to back like that when they're chasing after you?
Yeah, I think at that point you
just execute.
yeah.
Or you tried to back like before the.
Or you just try to go through their base to the bot side jungle.
Yeah.
Looks like it is probably a Black Cleaver. He bought 2 long swords.
Yeah, they stopped chasing until they saw him. Okay, Jord. Shirelia's trying to get through, but not fast enough. Like Moby beats.
Get another fight for the drag. Heimerdinger not in position to set up the turrets around the drag, just in the pit to leash the drag
Honestly,
for
I
red
feel
team.
like if you're Icathia, do you really want to just straight up fight, or do you want to just like let them do it and poke them while they're doing it, right? Pasta Man going in.
Pasta Man by
Oh,
themselves.
the arrow misses it. Jarvan just going for the dragon. Oh, Waffle Dog gets caught out there by the.
Dog is running away. You gotta run into him. Zerath picks off Ashe. Oh my god. That was a lot of damage from the Zerath.
1-for-1 and they get the dragon. I think you take that as Targon.
Around the Herald fight, they set up the turrets, but Zerath was also in the river with the turrets, so they just ran straight at Zerath and killed him. This time Zerath was behind the dragon pit, and blue team was a little split. It's tough. Because you want to poke him.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier, Andrew. I think he's just picking up the Black Cleaver, which it's like the stats are fine, but like the passive really, there's not much use here. It really should have just been like a Hex Shrinker or Abyssal Mask, I think. Force of Nature. Just any kind of MR, I think you want to just stack at this game. Only armor item I'd even consider buying this game is probably like Frozen Heart for Cogman. You don't really need it for anything. I think it works on the turrets too. The Heimer turrets.
Oh.
Yeah, GA
catch.
obviously.
Oh,
he
flashes into the arrow.
That's a big pick. It's not really like a get a pick do bearing kind of thing though because of how much poke they still have.
Yeah,
But you still have ultimate. I think you just like look and see, try to engage here, right? Oh, Possum Man gets out. Wait.
Oh,
Now he has to flash.
They do shred way 2K. Oh, they have Xerath ulti.
He's dodging everything.
He missed all of them.
Yeah.
Except the Nico. I think he hit the Nico on the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That hook almost lands. Get out of there, Jord. Jord's not getting out of there.
No, he's not. And now blue wants to do the turret. They got Heimer turrets. They shred the Baron. What a turn of events. They get to pick onto Heimer. They threaten the Baron, but they just get poked off it. And now blue team could be a 50-50 here.
Oh, he smited early. Unlucky. He gets out
He
though.
does get out. He has phase rush.
Abel's dead though. Or is he? Oh, was it? That was him.
I think we're starting to eke towards a blue side victory here.
Yeah, they've got a pretty big advantage right now. 5k gold. 6k.
Because even with the Heimerdinger 0-6, they still can pump out the deeps and are still a threat to everyone on the enemy team that gets near him.
Just stack MR, man. Hans needs to start buying it. Jord needs to buy it.
This is such a crazy MR
Ash needs
game
Wit's
too.
End. It's just such a good game to build MR. And we're not
Even the
seeing
Banshee's
any
Veil.
No MR coming out.
Banshee's Veil could be a solid buy here for even the mages. That could be, it's a solid buy. As they do almost purely magic damage. Looks like Blitz is getting picked, pulls the Maokai. Xerath not finding the shots on the ulti. Keeping some kills on the Summoner's Rift. This is one of the flaws of Blitz, is if you fall behind, it gets harder and harder to pull people because they just might kill you if you pull them. So you want to look for the Kog'Maw or the Xerath.
There we go. Finds the Xerath. Oh, gets 4 people. Where's the Zigzag?
Okay, 2 for 1. You take those. You stop the Baron. Baron's gonna run out. They can't siege anymore. That's fine. Oh, freeze frame.
Yeah.
Pull onto the Maokai.
They should be able to kill him, I think.
Xerath is TPing. Maokai's surviving for so long.
Yeah, they actually she smartly skipped the demonic embrace. Actually went aftershock, so she's like building like top lane Maokai.
Oh, that was a hit on the Ashe with Sarah Q.
Dragon's up. Another Cloud Dragon soul. First game was Cloud Soul as well. Yeah, the Ziggs J4 ult's doing work, but Hans is just like not living long enough, I think. Like he has to get out fast. He's living the whole fights, but he has to like get in and out because of the. Oh, Xerath stole it. Jackie's gonna go pick it up? No. Alright.
Heimer wants to set up turrets. Looks like he is, although they're backing off.
Flash is almost up here for Maddie. Big cooldown. right?
They're starting to drag. Looks like red might give it up.
If you press A, by the way, to clear the scoreboard. Okay, if I'm engaged, Zanya's comes in. Wait, 2K is going to run out here. Jackie can't quite kill him. Gets a pull. Can love no more. Get out there. They lose the dragon, but they find a kill on Nada. Arcane Havoc's dead here, I think. Okay, he lived. He had the flash. George, stop
Havoc
trying
on.
to pull Maokai, please. Please stop.
Ash has got it back and get a null magic mantle. Hopefully. There we go.
Somebody please in Targon tell him to stop trying to pull Maokai.
We get a Wit's End is going to be coming out of Ash. Wisely so.
Yeah, Jarvan should be building into Hextrinker or Abyssal Mask here. It should have been Hextrinker second. I'm so sad about that. And he's got the wrong runes. Just because of his. Whenever he doesn't like complete the runes, it always just resets to phase rush. It's so sad. I don't know why it does that for him, but if he has phase rush on the champion that doesn't normally take phase rush, his runes reset. Just remember that in future BoozeBashes.
Alright, everybody's slowing down. Clearing vision.
Doesn't get over the wall.
Gonna have to flag and drag.
The combo with
doesn't
Jarvan, Ziggs, and Nico has been pretty lethal though.
It is a good combo. They have had some good Nico ults. And
But like the Jarvan
Ziggs.
ult into the Ziggs ult has like always happened. Like every single fight. Nico's is like every other fight with it. Sarah building Thornmail next. She's stacking a lot of armor for a team that doesn't really have a lot of ED. So the cleaver actually will come in useful against the Maokai, who has the Jack show and the soon to be Thornmail and Sunfire Cape.
hopefully Maokai goes up Abyssal Mask.
They're gonna start this, right? They want Ziggs to move down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Hawk shot.
Right. Set up turrets, start the Baron, Ziggs TPs.
Ziggs is backing, he's gonna have death cap.
They see it, they're not clearing that ward in the back.
He does
Now
not
you
have
back
death
off.
cap. I lied, he doesn't have death cap.
Here you back up, you don't want to take the 50-50.
Oh my god, he's missing these smites by like 50, dude.
Pull on to Kog'Maw.
This is a disaster for Targon.
Could be the end of the game. Maybe we see a Ziggs wave clear.
Dude, he's literally missing these smites by like 100. It's so sad. Yeah, Abel needs to be able to try to find a flank. He couldn't there. It's not the end of the game, but it's hard to come back from this.
Ziggs chunked Kog'Maw. But it looks like Kog'Maw healed back up. But you gotta get out of there.
Cameron.
Oh wow.
They're gonna push for this.
Be a little greedy to go for that inhib. Oh, they got the Nico. Gonna get the Ziggs. Ziggs flashed away from the last auto.
I think
Keyboard's
Kog'Maw's
by
just gonna
himself.
kill everybody here. Oh, never mind. This might actually be the game. If they can kill Ash here,
Yeah, they gotta live.
it's actually the game.
Oh, that's over.
Yeah, what can Jarvan do here? This has to be the game, right?
Jarvan's doesn't have ult. Gotta have a miracle play here. Get CC'd.
Okay, he's doing his best.
Okay, Xerath took turret aggro. Blitz is up. Oh, the last cannon shot from the minion.
Can he go? Oh, the pole doesn't quite reach.
He goes.
Well, it was enough to stop the game. The fact that Xerath took aggro there is very lucky. Why is he ulting 3 minions?
Nico ults 1 cannon minion. J4 spam pinging the Blitz R.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Just so many little micro mistakes in this game from Targon, man.
They had the pressure on the map at the start of the game. Just
They
a couple
had
of missteps.
they had a big advantage, I think, and they just kind of like micro threw it away little by little. It's sad to see.
Kog'Maw getting harder and harder to kill. Xerath. They just deal so much damage.
Finds the
They get a pick on a Renata. So that definitely delays the end of the game.
they've got only 1 inhibitor down. Banshee's Veil onto the Xerath.
I like it.
Yeah. Surprised we don't see it from literally anybody.
Oh,
That
Ash
is
Arrow.
dead. Another pick gonna come through here.
Or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The question is, do they get a return kill? Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Or 3. That's what their team comp wanted to do. They want to look for picks with Blitz, Ash. Maybe a little too late. Too little, too late.
Look at the gold. 15,000 for Maddie. 15,000 for Jackie.
He has a death cap. And then another needlessly large rod, which I imagine is a Shadow Flame?
If they just
Pasta
somehow-
Man.
Pick after pick after pick. Maddie's coming though. You gotta be careful. Oh.
Oh.
Flash. Wait, 2K's still going here. Oh, he finds Cameron. That's gonna be a dead Renata. The ult's. Oh, look at this ult. Is it enough though? No. Can they keep going? Jackie's gonna kill Way 2K here. Oh, they find the
Jackie.
hook. Huge. There's 2 TPs coming in. Oh,
Just gotta get out of there. Oh my goodness, the Kog'Maw passive.
Red team triple kill.
Okay, mid lane versus mid lane, baby. We love to see it.
Wave clear, wave clear, wave
Maddie.
clear, wave clear.
Maddie's looking to end the game, maybe. Maddie still has flash.
Oh my.
Oh no, you gotta get out of there.
That's game.
Oh, that's game. Right? 10 seconds. How many seconds on Blitz? 15 seconds on Blitz? Yep, that's gotta be game.
What a crazy ending right there.
That was a series.
Oh, that's so sad for Targon, dude.
That was a series. That was a banger.
Yeah. Jeez. There's no captain's chat because we're not in the BoozeBash sanctioned server right now. Nobody can get to us. I don't really care to have a captain's chat, I'm not gonna lie. You know, Ben, just for you, meet me in your server, buddy. I'll give
not in
you
that
a
server.
captain's chat. I don't care about getting anyone else a captain's chat. You get 10 seconds to say something, and I'll time it. Meet me in Chogusi. 10 seconds.
God, I really want a third fucking ban against Way 2K. You know, one more ban. That's all I want. Just one more.
Great interview. All right, George, you got in here. You get 10 seconds too. Hurry up.
What am I getting 10 seconds for?
Just to say whatever you want to say about the game. Hurry up, starting now.
I think our team did very, very good considering we never practiced and we were kind of like, I think we were predicted to go last place, not even make it to playoffs. and I think we did surprise some people. We had some really good games. We
I
had a
gave
lot
you
of
more than 10
potential.
seconds. Just because you were saying some like heartfelt stuff.
You know, I'm happy with how everyone performed. We had some really fun moments,
Yeah,
really fun games.
that was a banger of a series.
Really good game to Icathia. Now you guys gotta kick Vandal City's ass for
No,
us,
you're done. You're
and
cut off. Had to cut Jord off there. He was talking some shit about my team when we're gonna
Damn.
beat Icathia next week. So I don't know what he's talking about. Look at this damage, dude. Just no damage outside of the zigs there.
Mid lanes were popping off
And
this series.
they were still doing all right in the team fights too. That's a sad part, right? They had such good positioning getting into the fights, and then once the fights happened, they kind of just like threw it away. And like, yeah, you have to think like if they scaled like at the same pace, like they didn't like throw away so many of those fights early, they probably could have like ended up winning that game. It's so sad. I think their team comp was better. It just they got too far behind. They were losing the fights like to the Xerath really. And
They also
Targon
didn't
was
stack
doing work.
MR early enough.
Yeah, where was
I
all
really
the
would have liked to
MR?
see.
Look at the team comp. You need MR. It was so
Really would
sad.
have liked to see some Banshee's Veils, early Wits End, maybe even a Wits End rush on Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just they had the pressure early game. They had the better positioning onto drag. There's a bunch of little micro mistakes snowballed
Yeah.
into.
And unfortunately, their tournament has come to an end. Targona be eliminated, just like everyone thought at the beginning of the tournament. MVP vote is out. I know who I'm voting for. I don't know if you guys know who you're voting for, but I'm going to press the button here and vote. Not going to tell anybody. But it should be pretty obvious the way the games went, who was pulling their weight across all three games. Great games. The two lopsided ones, it was pretty exciting to watch back to back. And this was like a tooth and nail game up until the end there.
Yeah, it came down to
fun series.
9 players dead.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, very last fight.
If he just dodges the Xerath Q at the end there, maybe. If just like small things go the way of Targon, this is like. Usually when you have like games like this, you can like always say like, oh, it's just the small things, right? But like, this was literally like centimeters, just like deciding the game. Tragic. It was fun to watch though.
Yeah, it was a great series, honestly.
Looking forward, next week is going to be Icathia, the winner of today's game, versus Vandal City. That's going to be a best of 3. And we've got 2 Chemtech games still this week, I'm pretty sure. One of them I know is on Saturday. I don't know when the other one is. I'm not too sure if it's scheduled. Is it?
No idea.
No idea. Icathia versus Targon says it's starting soon. That can't be real, right? No, yeah, it's my Discord that's messed up. Sunday, Demacia versus the Void. And then Saturday, I think, will be Freljord versus Sharima. So Saturday and Sunday will be the next 2 games. So tune in then. Until then, though, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.